Hi, Haley. This is Mrs. Jones. Just going over the poem assignment. It was from Tuesday, November 17th. So, what I'm going to do is go ahead and open the document that will help you with this. So, this is supposed to be a research based poem. So, basically, whatever project you chose to work on with your awareness campaign, that is going to be the best thing for you to be using as the basis for this. You're going to be creating a piece of historical fiction. So basically, you're going to come across and create a character that is involved in a refugee crisis. You're going to need to tell us what country it is, what's the crisis. Is it civil war? Is it government takeover? Is it genocide? Something like that. Describe their reason for having to flee, and then you're going to tell me where they ended up going for asylum, where they ended up in a refugee camp, and then where did they finally settle. So you're going to be doing two parts. It can be done in one poem, or you can separate it out into two pieces if you think that's needed. The inside out is going to be the crisis, the introducing the person, telling me, do they have family members with them, and then why they're having to flee. And then you're going to kind of take them to a refugee camp, and then you're going to switch your poem to back again. What challenges did they face, and where did they end up? So by going through this, you have your inside out. And basically, the part where we're talking about, you're not citing specific text evidence. You are just basically using real facts and creating a fictitious character that's being impacted by that real life event. So when we go through here, um, this kind of is the best place for you to stop is on the rubric. The poem clearly introduces the refugee, where he or she is fleeing from, why he or she has to flee, and how their life is turned inside out. The back again is going to talk about the refugee, how they had to adapt, what they're missing, and how their life has turned back again. The text evidence here, and I don't want that to confuse you, that's just meaning that you're using real life scenarios, but you're applying it to a fictitious character. So you don't have to have things inside of quotation marks. And then down here, this is kind of just to help you. You do not need to complete this organizer. This might be something that might be easier for you to create, but these are some jumping off points here. So it's your character profile. It's kind of you creating the character. We do need to make sure that we know what country they're coming from, what the crisis was, why they had to flee. So just using this basic part, and you can stop here because you don't need to do, this is like basically the big ticket items, what we're going to be looking for. There's some graphic organizers that you can use if you want to, just kind of giving you a good beginning, middle, and end of the inside out. And then because the end of the inside out is actually going to be when they end up in the refugee camp. And then you're going to have a beginning, middle, and end of the back again. So there's also some examples inside Google Classroom that help you right here. So just check those out and let me know if you have any more questions.